guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Yesterday, I have a friend call me, very stressed because she got a lot going on in her life, and then she feel like she doesn't have time to take a break, right? Like many of us. So she called me and say, I don't understand what the universe tried to teach me. It seems like the things keep coming, bashing on me one after another, right? And she feel a little overwhelmed. So sure enough, I start laughing. I say, universe is not trying to teach you something difficult. Universe is only simply trying to teach you to take a break. She said, what do you mean? I say, take a break. I think you need to take a break, right? So sure enough, response as everybody else would give it to me. She said, I took a break. You mean vacation-wise or mental-wise, right? And I say both, right? And then she said, well, I did take a break because, I will go take a vacation, or I will, treat herself nice to manicure, pedicure, or massage, or things like that, right? Which is very common response I got from other people, because every time when I say, I think you need to take a break, and then most of people would say, well, I do take a break because, I treat myself to a nice spa, or I, go off on vacation or things like that. But if I can make myself more clear, I think that's why I want to make this episode, is to ask you, do you really know how to take a break, right? Taking a break is not run away from, get away from something and do something different. Does that make sense? When I come to take a break, that means, can you do something different among the same thing? Does that make sense to you? Okay, let me give you an example. When someone, which a lot of people, especially women this day, or men even, they have a standard within themselves, and then they try really hard to reach that certain standard, right? So that is, every day they have expectation for themselves. Like, that's where the stress comes from, really, right? You continue having stress over yourself, and then you try to be that person all the time, right? So in their definition, they think taking a break is, if I no longer be this position, then I just go for a vacation, take a break, or something, right? Then I come back to it, I continue doing Yes, logically, taking a break, that's what it means. Get away from something. Just do something different from what you're doing right now. Basically, that's what I try to say. That is, when you are used to doing someone a favor, I'm going to try to give you very example and see if that makes sense to you guys. When persons used to say no, we used to say yes, like yes, can you help me? Yes. Can you help me do this? Yes. Yesterday I have a client, right? And then she too have a lot of expectation upon herself. Mostly because she doesn't know how to say no to people, right? Because every time people ask her a favor, and she would say yes. Every time people say, can you help me do that? She would say yes. And when I ask, why are you saying yes all the time? She would say, well, because I can, so why not, right? I get it. But when is the limit, right? When is the limit? When people used to get a favor from you over and over, when they become daily basis, they come to a point they would simply not appreciate it. I'm not just saying you, I'm applied to myself. Just like I live in Vancouver for so long, I appreciate the beautiful scenery. So when I get away from it, I just realize how spoiled I am. You know what I mean? It's something that we get used to get favor of all the time. Eventually we are not aware of it. So now what I'm saying is to her is, since you used to say yes all the time, maybe you should take a break. And then she got very confused. She say, what do you mean? I say, try say no for once. You know what I mean? Try say no for once. Just take a break, right? Have you ever dealt with someone negative, very regular basis? You listen to the complaint all the time. And what I'm saying is, usually you are listening, yes. You listen to all the complaint. When I say take a break, I say, how about take a break from them? That basically means maybe it's time for you to say, I'm kind of not in the mood to listen to your complaint today. I feel like taking a break today, right? So when you're thinking of that, as I say, we human beings, we cannot push ourselves to do the same thing without break all the time. So when nowadays we have definition of break is we let go of this thing and we go do something else. What I try to say here is, if you really look among your life, you will start to realize taking a break actually require you to do a lot of practicing exercise among all angle and all area. Most of the time on those people who continue pushing within themselves and put stress upon one another and not knowing when to take a break. Just, you know what I mean? I'm used to be tough. I'm used to be strong. So therefore, I feel I need to use my reserve juice to continue pushing myself to do the extra mile. Or some people, some friends of mine dealing the grief, the father just, passed away. But meanwhile, there's a lot of things going on in her household and then, neighbor and all that. So therefore, she's continue using that extra reserve energy of hers to be okay, to act okay. So what I'm trying to say here is, it's okay to take a break sometime. It's okay sometime to simply say, you know what? Maybe I need a break. Maybe I cannot do it all at once. Maybe it's okay for me to cry out like a baby right now. Maybe it's okay for me to be incapable for once, right? Maybe it's okay for me to take a break from negativities sometime. Maybe it's okay for me to say no today. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, do you really know how to take a break? The break doesn't usually require you to get away something. Sometimes taking a break requires you to just stay right here, right now, but take different approach to the thing that you always do, right? So therefore, you will feel, all of a sudden that weight is gone off your shoulder. You no longer feel stressed because you are not living upon people's expectation or your own expectation. So anyway, the reason I have this episode just very quickly to introduce to you guys, taking a break is important. Sometimes just give yourself a break to do something you don't usually do, to be someone you are not usually are. To be someone else, you know what I mean? It's healthy. Seriously, if you don't believe me, try it. You will realize how you start lifting the weight off your shoulder, off your head. Eventually, you don't need to get away to take a break. You can simply take a break whenever you feel like to, whenever you know your body needs it. So anyway, just a quick aspect to share with you all and hope that would give you guys a different point of view to think about. So again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my Facebook or my website, ruowen.com. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.